So the market takes a nice dip today as the Fed is finding out that they kept the interest rates low for far too long. Let's take a look at these charts and let's talk about what we might see coming up in the next couple of days. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is the show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you about this nice dump we're having right now. Stock market seeing a nice dump today. Bitcoin seeing a nice dump today, doing kind of what I expected. So we're going to talk about what's going on those charts. We're going to talk a little bit about Swift, blockchain technology, Ripple, and Bitcoin. So if you're excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and let's just get right into it. So right here we are on Yahoo Finance, and we can see Mr. Fed chairman right here. It says any doubt the Fed will raise interest rates by 75 basis points next week is gone after U.S. inflation data is pretty hot, and he looks all confused and upset about what's going on, but he's not upset and confused. This guy's balling, and he's just trying to do whatever he can to keep us with a narrative. So what's really going on right now is pretty interesting. So last week I was saying we're in a downtrend on these charts right now, and we had a bad day in the market today, and people were saying that the CPI data kicked it off, but whatever. Ignoring all that fundamental news, the charts predicted this a long time ago, and there could be some more downside to come. So we want to see this chart right here. This is the SPX right here. So I'm thinking that this price could come down right here to $38.99 or even go lower to $38.35, but we are below the 200 moving average on the daily, below the 13 and the 34 on the daily. And when we go to the weekly chart right here, we can see that the 200 moving average, the last area that we need to come down and that this chart needs to come down to test, in my opinion, is right here at 35.80 for the SPX. So at some point in time, it's probably going to hit around that level. And if we bring, actually, if this comes down, takes a little bit of time, it lines up with over here, maybe around this support right here, 36.56 for the SPX right now. So still could see some more downside for the SPX, and Bitcoin's just following this. So I just been looking at this, Bitcoin's just following this. So even though we had a nice rally in Bitcoin over the last couple of days, we just had a nice drop earlier this morning. But interesting things on this chart. Let me erase this because I already recorded this video and I forgot to hit record, and I got to explain to you guys what I'm drawing right there. So looking at this chart, bullish things. What bullish things am I seeing on this chart right now? Well, not much. The daily is looking pretty bad, not gonna lie to you guys. The 200 moving average is way up here at 29k. The 13 moving average is down here at 20k 300. We'll call it 20,400. So that's the level that we're fighting with right now, and we look to be getting rejected on this level. We still got a bunch of hours in this candle right here, but we probably gonna get rejected below this level and then have some more downside, and then this could maybe come right here and create like a little double bottom situation, but we don't know that yet. So we're just gonna say more downside right there. And then when we look at the weekly, we can see that we do have some signs that are showing us more downside. We had this 13 cross over the 200, which is my death cross right there. That's the deadly death cross. And then the price is hanging out right below, getting rejected, not able to stay above this 13 moving average on the weekly and getting rejected right now. But you can see right here that this weekly chart, this could be a double bottom right here, which is a bullish reversal pattern, and we need to see this play out. In my opinion, this is what needs to play out for Bitcoin right here, is this double bottom. Now this is a low of and this is the Bitstamp chart. There is a low of 19,249, and then this one over here is at 19,558. So a couple $100, but it is a higher low. I'll take that. And then if that's a double bottom, that would be great, because in the past, if we go back, we see that this is the history of Bitcoin. We hang around around this 200 moving average for a while, and then we go sideways for a little while longer, and then it's bull run again. This has been playing out ever since the life of Bitcoin started, or ever since the 200 moving average has been around, ever since the first 200 weeks of Bitcoin. So overall, is this going to play out? I don't know. I'm thinking more like no, because the markets are doing, like the overall macro scale and the overall macro environment of the entire world right now is different than it's ever been since Bitcoin's been in inception. But if we just go purely off of fundamentals, this could be a double bottom, and then Bitcoin could be having some more upside in the next in a couple of weeks. But when Jay, that doesn't tell me nothing. I don't know. It's going to take a long time, because I'm looking right here at this RSI. And I'm like, until it breaks out of this RSI right here on the weekly, which could take, over here, how long would that be? That would be December 2022. Who knows? And then we finally break out of this RSI and then go sideways and then go up. So it could take another 2 years. Stop trying to time the market. Time in the market is more important than timing the market. Now, you heard that a bunch of times if you've been in the market for a while, but even if you've been in the market for a while, you're probably ignoring it. So don't ignore that. Get yourself a DCA plan going with a little bit right now while we're in the bear market, and then as you kind of see things start to get nice for you, you could start to ramp up your DCA. But right now, getting those bags together and being in this market is a smart idea, in my opinion, while also accumulating cash. Now, me personally, I'm doing a 75-25 split, where if I want to put, let's do easy math. If I want to put $100 in the market, I'm going to put $75 in cash or stable coins, and I want to put $25 in the market. That's just what I'm doing right now, so I can get ready to see what this market's going to do, because right now the overall scale of all of these markets is bad. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's going on. There's too much uncertainty, and uncertainty is not good for risk assets, which is what we're in by investing in cryptocurrency. So moving forward, the SPX, going down. Moving forward, Swift and Symbiote announced a corporate blockchain, corporate data blockchain pilot. Now, Swift and Symbiote, and I went through this whole article. Now, there is nothing at all about Bitcoin in here. They talk about CBDCs, and there's nothing about Ripple in here. They talk about CBDCs. So a lot of people are excited about Bitcoin, like, hey, it's going to be the next money and this and this and that. And a lot of people are excited about Ripple and say, hey, it's going to be the cross-border payments and stuff like that. That's all great and dandy. Like, we love those platforms, we love our cryptocurrencies, but we have to keep in mind that the powers to be and the people who are in place are not going to go out without a fight, and they're going to take the technology for themselves and try to do things with it and try to make it match the same concepts that we're trying to get rid of. So just keep that in mind, and this is why you spread the word about cryptocurrency, so people can know that, hey, look, Swift, this company that's been kind of screwing us over with the banks for years, is coming up with their own programs. We don't need to use that. We need to use these open source cryptocurrencies and decentralized platforms and decentralized protocols and stuff like that. We need to switch over into Web3 for our own good, and for investing purposes as well. If you're investing in cryptocurrency, then I think DeFi is where, not DeFi, decentralization is where the helpfulness comes to humanity, if I could put it in those words. But yeah, enough of that rant. Swift, Symbiote, trying to take out Bitcoin, trying to take out Ripple. Forget these fools. Anyways, you're not wrong. The market is wrong. Right here. That's what you're telling yourself in the mirror. Don't listen to this guy. The market is never wrong. The market knows what's up. Listen to what the market is telling you. If you want to learn more about the charts, I do have crypto courses in the description that I made for you guys because you guys asked. So shout out to you guys for that. Check out my website, everythingcurrencycrypto.com. Check out the Ohana DAO if you want to feed the fam. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. RIP to Crypto Roots. Y'all think positive, and positive things will show up in your life. I promise you that. Till next time, peace.